Just saying.
This is gonna be cake.
Like that?
Watch out for the magic.
Uh-oh.
Demon Vent Supersonic.
Get some air dust.
Wow, these guys suck!
Not even a contest.
No life should be born for the sole purpose of dying? What do you think those X-spheres are that you're using?
Are you alright? With this, all of our efforts have been rendered useless. You plan to form the pact with Origin and use the Eternal Sword? Correct, and then we would use the mana cannon to destroy that infernal tower, allowing the Great Seed to sprout. That was our plan, upon learning of your existence from the Cyan Insider. I was certain I would be able to force Kratos to participate. You didn't approve of Mythos' age of half-elves. That plan was the result of a twisted perception of Martel's last wish. It's not what she truly desired. What was Martel's last wish? She said she wanted to see a world free from discrimination. You shouldn't move. No, there's no time. I must activate the renegades before they are killed by Yggdrasil. Evacuate. Wait! Is Kratos really the only one who can release Origin's seal? Yes, the seal will be released upon freeing the mana from his body. If he does that, he's likely to lose his life. Yes, the seal is based on his own life. Kratos' life? Are you saying we have to trade his life in order to get the Eternal Sword? Lloyd, you won't be able to use the Eternal Sword. It does not require the power of a summoner. You must merely be acknowledged by Origin. However, there is one thing you cannot do anything about. What do you mean? Yggdrasil Mythos said that too. Yggdrasil Mythos said that too. Only half-elves can wield it. That sword was created by Origin for Mythos. What? Yeah, I'm coming. Tabitha. Welcome. Please state. I'm so sorry. I failed to protect you. Oh, Lloyd. Don't talk. Don't push yourself. Altessa saved me. Please, Professor, please save him. I'm doing everything I can. Yeah, those revive spells you do all in-game don't work here. You just gotta kind of like do a little fake-ass Star Trek heal, like... Okay. Mythos, why? Why did he do this? Because he's evil. Is Altessa going to be alright? I managed to administer first aid using the unicorn horn, but we should bring a doctor as soon as we can. Yeah, unlike us, Altessa isn't using an X-sphere. Healing arts won't be very effective. Ah, that's why. And by the way, everybody, I think Zelos is the spy. Because he's the one who was anxious to have everybody eat. They left a little clue. That's one thing I can actually appreciate in this game. In the character development, they write the characters halfway decent, even though the main complaints of most Tales of games are that the anime, it's bog standard anime plot. They in this game they went out of their way to try and add like little extra tidbits so that you would kind of get tipped off. I mean, they're a little bit too much in the foreshadowing because, you know, of course, they would like blatantly have characters just not tell you shit. You know, when somebody asks why, which would be the natural progression of the story, the person would be like, that's for me to know, you know. Kind of reminds me of Slayers, one of my favorite cartoon anime. There was a dude named Telos who was a crazy, awesome mage or whatever. And he always had an extra plan going on, and it was never revealed to the end. He'd show up, he'd help people, he'd disappear, he'd have conversations with everybody, just like Kratos, you know. And it turns out that his role in everything was really dire. That makes sense, but that would be bog standard. But whenever you have like characters, you know, dropping subtle hints as to who they are, it kind of like pulls you into the story a little bit more because you want to be the investigator, you know. Zelos, for me, is an interesting character because he seems to know everything, right? Like, he knows what's going on. He was able to ascertain who Regal was, even though he didn't tell everybody who Regal was. He seems to know how to get into everything. He knows what the plot's going on. And also, Yuan said that he would know where everybody is. So at first I thought it was Mythos that knew where everybody was going, or was the plant, because Mythos just showed up. But Mythos continuously got left with Altessa and didn't go with everybody. So how would he always know? So it was still somebody in the group. And that would leave, what, the ninja girl, Presea maybe, and Regal and Zelos, everybody they got, you know, all the characters they got in Tetheala. But the only one who seems to know like a lot of intel is Zelos. And last night or whatever, he's trying to get everybody to eat. Everybody fell asleep due to a drug, which I don't quite get. They all fell on a deep sleep, and then when all shit broke loose, everybody woke up like, I thought you guys were drugged, but you know. Fair enough. So Zelos is the one, I think. I feel like Zelos just pretended to be asleep while he was over there, and then when everybody started moving out, he came out himself. But yeah, so that's my thing. We'll see if I'm right. Anyway, Healing Arts won't be very effective. I know a good doctor. We call him from Flannoir Noir when our chief suffered a serious injury. Let's go there, Lloyd. Let's call for a doctor for Altessa. Another fetch quest. Okay, Flannoir, right? Let's go. Oh, now the game is being really blatant on where you're supposed to go. That's nice. At the end of the discussion, all of a sudden, Lloyd says it, you know, as opposed to usually when Lloyd doesn't say things like that. He just says, "All right, let's go." Mythos really was Yggdrasil. Genus, you knew it, didn't you? Why didn't you say anything? Because I didn't want to believe it. He was my friend. He was so nice. Genus, don't let him trouble you. Don't let him lead you astray. Do you understand? I know, but the tears just won't stop. Me. Y'all weren't that tight. Come on, bruh. Y'all weren't. I mean, he saved y'all, but come on. You're a little sensitive with this world traveling shit. Anyway. I guess, I mean, when you've, yeah, what? Can't... We gotta go to Flanoir, which is up there, the frozen place. Okay. That's why we go to Flanoir. Alright, the future of this kingdom. I haven't read this one for a while. I wonder what the Pope was up to. Who knows? He probably wanted to rule in place of the king. That's exactly what he wanted to do. That's what he said. What a fool. Well, anyway, now that he's out of the way, I can relax a little. And discrimination against half-elves may soften some, too. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Just because the Pope has fallen doesn't mean the people's minds will change that easily. That's why they've got me to help the great Zelos, friend of half-elves. This kingdom still has some rough days ahead of it. That's funny. He's like, you're our only hope? Oh my god. We're doomed. Where's Zelos? See? What is wrong with him? Why is he wandering off at a time like this? We don't have a choice. Let's go see the doctor first. So, why do we have to come way out here just to find a doctor? If you want just any doctor, regardless of skill, there's plenty available. But with a severe wound like that, there's only a few who could save him. We won't get anywhere by standing around talking about it. We need to hurry. Yeah, I know. Hang in there, Altessa. Oh. Are you alright? Please, hang on. I'm sorry. It seems I've been struck by evil energy. Evil energy? Do you by any chance possess the devil's arms? Devil's arms? The soul eater that you possess is called the devil's arms. Who are you? My apologies. My name is Abyssian. I am the last surviving member of the family of demon hunters. I totally nailed that name. That's why I had to pause. I'm Lloyd. I'm on a journey with my companions. What does a family of demon hunters do? There was once a man named Nebulum who attempted to conquer Tetheala. Nebulum was eventually defeated by a single swordsman, but this lingering hatred fused itself into the swordsman's 9 pieces of arms and cursed the swordsman's descendants. Wow, that's pretty scary. The family of demon hunters are the descendants of the swordsman who defeated Nebulum. Every member of my family lost their lives to the curse of the devil's arms. That's terrible. Can anything be done? If all 9 items are gathered and sealed, the family curse will be lifted. So that's why you asked us about the devil's arms. Yes, however, the curse has progressed more quickly than I expected. And I, too, have been struck by Nebulum's evil energy. I think it will be difficult for me to continue gathering the devil's arms in my condition. Let's help him, Lloyd. Yeah, after all, we already have some devil's arms. Let's find the rest ourselves. Are you sure? It's not a minor task. Dwarven vow number 2. Never abandon someone in need. Then, please take this sword and key. The devil's arms carry the will of Nebulum, and the pieces respond to each other. When the sword reacts, you will surely find devil's arms in that area. When you have collected all of the arms, please return to Flanoir. Does the curse of the devil's arms affect anyone besides members of your family? No, it shouldn't. What is it, Persea? Well, it doesn't matter. No, it's nothing. Okay, then. We'll be back soon, Abyssian. Thank you. I am in your debt. This is a side quest I will not be doing, okay? The doctor, there's a long line today too. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what that line was all about. Onius? Ionis? I'm going with Ionis. Ionis, is that weird rock they had me ingest used to make the ring of pact? Can I really do this? Zelos, there you are. Why are you mumbling to yourself? What? Lloyd, you're late. The hospital's right here. Come on, hurry up. The cursed sword of Nibelum. It gives me chills just looking at it. It's really admirable of Abyssian to collect and seal these. What's wrong, Persea? There's a disturbing sound. Can't you hear it? No, I don't hear anything. If Colette can't hear it, it must be your imagination. I suppose you're right. Must just be my ears. Alright, yeah, in the walkthrough, they've been talking about collecting devil's arms, and they're all in boxes I can't really pick up, so... Uh-oh. Man, I'll be sending crying kids to my room. So that's my wife for you. If things are exploded, she sends the kids to me for some reason. Like, all right, I can't take this. Go to your dad. They ask for too much food. Ask your dad. I just wonder if that's a thing in Germany. You just go, ask your father. Because it's on some hater shit. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm like, I don't care what your dad's doing. Ask your dad. Like, okay. I hear her say it all the time, even in German, and it's a little weird. It's like, is that what's going down? I mean, fortunately, she's too lazy to go anywhere. So it would be one thing if she's like, ask your dad, and then she disappeared. But she just stays in the same damn spot. So if it's like, if I'm not too lazy to get up off my ass, I'll bring the kids right the fuck back. But anyway, mind over matter. Let's go ahead. Sorry about that. Brr, cold, cold, cold. You're such a wimp, Lloyd. It doesn't matter if I'm a wimp or not. It's still cold. Just don't think about it. And while I'm on the subject, how can you not be cold wearing short sleeves and shorts? What? Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel really cold. I see what you mean about not thinking about it. Don't y'all have thermal underwear and shit? That's what I wear. But then the problem is my butt is so big because I'm black. I go to Walmart and I buy some thermal underwear and the shit fits my legs, and when it comes to my butt, it's like I'm wearing skinny jeans or some shit. It's not cool. Doctor. Oh my, if it isn't Sheena. It's been a while. How is everyone in Mizuho? It's an emergency. We have someone who's about to die. I mean, fortunately, this doctor's not dealing with anybody who's about to die in the winter climates. Oh my, it sounds like things aren't quite quiet and peaceful. Stop standing there and chatting and hurry up. Get ready to go. It'll cost you. Well, I got money, that's for sure. How can you talk about money at a time like this? I'm not running my business as a charity. We'll pay anything, so please hurry. You're taking advantage of people when they're in need. Man, Lloyd, shut up. I mean, people look, do you think he's living in a mansion? Look at this place. I mean, he don't even have a partition going on, you know? You're sick, he's just laying you down in the bed. He's like, good. Practice don't even have a receptionist, man. They got bills. We literally got $200,000 in the bank, and Lloyd's being a douchebag. Like, you know what I'm saying? We single-handedly refunded the rebuilding of a city, and Lloyd's like, how could you charge money at a time like this? Lloyd's a cheap ass, fam. For real. Fine, we'll give you as much as you'd like. How much do you want? Let's make it a payment upon success. First, I need to see the patient. Oh, doctors do not do that. That's for sure. Travel expenses, excuse me. Travel expenses and hazard pay will be billed separately. Fine, whatever. Then please give me an escort. Let's see. The 3 of you will be good. We'll take your reards, okay? Are we supposed to walk back? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll wait here in the city. Man, he's the leader. He don't get to do nothing.
Who is it? Come on in.
Lloyd, did I wake you? It's snowing outside.
Uh-oh. It's time to reenact one of the scenes in the intro. Hey, Sophia. The, Colette and Lloyd are stuck in the snowy city, and it's snowing outside. You know what that means? They're about to reenact that scene from the video that you like. No, from the little thing where they're like hugging each other and looking out on the snow. Sophia, I thought you wanted to see it. All right. You ready? Because after this, I'm going to have to start getting ready for work.
I was wondering why it was so cold.
Yeah, it's really cold.
You sure sound happy.
Yeah, I mean, I can actually tell it's cold. I'm so happy.
That's right. You couldn't feel things like that just a little while ago, huh?
Say, Lloyd, if you don't mind the cold, do you want to go for a little walk?
Sure.
Look! You can see out over the city. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Lloyd, do you remember what Kratos said?
What was it?
He said we can throw the X-Spheres away at any time. But right now, we need to carry the burden of the hopes and dreams of the victims and fight on their behalf.
Oh, that. That was when we saw X-Spheres being made at the human ranch in Silverant.
He was talking about your mother, wasn't he?
But he works willingly for the boss of the guy responsible for turning my mom into a monster.
I don't think that's true. Kratos saved us over and over again. And he protected you too, Lloyd.
Yeah, but
And so, I'm sure he cares about both you and your mother. He's a wonderful father, don't you think?
is that why you brought me out here? To tell me that?
Yeah, I guess that was part of it.
They don't grow.
Thanks, but it's okay. I'm not really shocked about the fact that he's my father anymore.
I would guess they're about 17. Usually they're always
But-
17.
Origin seal?
16 or 17.
I'm sorry for bringing it up. But if he unleashes all the mana from his body, then not even he could...
I know. No one knows if he'll survive or not.
And that's why we need to find a way to release Origin without Kratos losing his life. Just like the way you saved me.
Colette?
I'm sure everyone will understand, okay? Please?
Thanks, Colette. But I look at it this way. Kratos has his reasons for siding with Mythos. And I want to hear what those are. Anything else I do is going to wait until after that.
You're going, aren't you? to Darius Carlon.
Yeah. I plan to go after we check on Altessa's condition tomorrow. I don't agree with Mythos' vision. I have to prevent it from happening. I'm going to fight him.
Is it okay if I come a little closer?
Sure.
I don't want to see this beautiful scenery ruin the way Silverant was.
I won't let that happen.
This time, we're going to protect it, right?
Yeah. Do you know the 7th Dwarven vow?
The one you hate the most, right?
Goodness and love will always win. I really hope that's true.
Are you worried? Then, take this.
What's this?
It's a charm. A Flanor snow bunny. They say it brings good luck.
It's a little big.
I had them take one to Altessa earlier. And this one's for you.
Thanks.
Lloyd, we're all with you. Now that you have a charm too, everything will work out okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Acquired snow hair. Alright, so that was the scene. It was a little less interesting than it showed in the video, huh?
Guys, how's Altessa?
Well, he managed to pull through. Some dudes from Mizuho were hanging out there to guard him, so everything is alright.
Good. I need to speak with everyone. The world is never gonna change if we just wait for Crucius to make the next move, right? So this time, we're going to strike them first.
Well, so you're finally ready to do it. We're gonna raid Crucius.
Yeah, I have two objectives. Prevent the establishment of Mythos' new age, and release Origin.
But if you release Origin, what about Kratos?
I don't really know yet. We don't know for certain that he'll actually die. We also don't know if he'll side with us or not. We don't have the time to worry about things we're not sure of.
What do you intend to do about the Eternal Sword? Even if you break Origin's seal, you can't wield it, remember? And I doubt either Genus or I would be able to handle a sword.
Don't worry about that. I've got it covered.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think I can use magic swords? I received magic injections with the latest in Tetheala technology. In other words, I'm a human with elven blood in me.
Why is he not like half-elves so much? Or why did he not like half-elves so much? That's weird.
That should work, shouldn't it?
Then I guess this will be the final battle.
Understood. Let us end this.
For the sake of uniting the worlds.
Yeah. I'll do my best too.
Colette, I need you to stay behind.
What?
Why?
They want you as Martel's vessel. We'll have either Mizuho or the Renegades hide you.
If that's what you want.
Now we all know damn well that's not what's gonna happen. Colette's gonna end back up with the party before we even start going into that place. Either they're gonna get attacked in a bad way, or somebody's gonna see that junk coming, especially with Zelos in the group.
No, I'm going too.
Oh, that was quick.
But
I get it. You don't think you can protect her. That is so sad.
what did you say?
Don't worry, Colette. I, the great Zelos, swear to protect you.
Zelos!
Take her along, Lloyd. They're gonna be after her no matter where she is. You ought to know that by now. Be a man. Show her what you're made of.
Wow, we actually have the same opinion for once. Sorry, Lloyd, but I agree with Zealous this time.
Hold on a second. My daughter's asking a question. There's too many women in my life. All right, there's 3 different ages that usually happen, or maybe 4 in video games. All right, there's 8 years old, which is the age that kids lose their innocence. They start understanding about the world, and they start asking real questions. Okay. Maybe it might be the age Genus is, but Genus is actually pretty intelligent, and he's in the same class that Lloyd is. So I'm guessing Lloyd and Genus should be around 13 or so. Yeah, just like you're bigger than Chris. You guys are like literally the same age. You know, people just get taller. I don't think that's the reason why you're taller. But anyway, the 16, 17 is usually the age for video games and cartoons from Japan, because that's another age, like 8 years old, where people think they know everything and they don't. They have to be taught, so they can like wander into stupid mistakes that people who are 30 would not wander into, and that way it drives the plot better. Right, the older ones like Rain and Regal, they are probably around their 30s, and they're there to offer wise words of wisdom out of nowhere. Now, she's really old. She's probably in her 30s too, but she had been suspended, right? So she's smarter than she looks. But yeah, the fact that Lloyd's dad is Kratos kind of makes it weird, because Kratos is an angel and he has been in suspended animation for a long time, so he hasn't aged. So he looks like he's in his 30s, but Lloyd looks like he's around 16 or 17, right? So that's weird. But in real life, 16 or 17 year olds aren't very strong yet, so they have a big deficiency when it comes to fighting real dudes. They haven't developed a lot of muscles. Well, that's the thing. To swing a sword around, you need muscles, right? Lloyd, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's kind of skinny. And on top of that, Lloyd swings 2 swords at once, so that's like twice the heaviness, right? Anyway, let me continue. Sorry, Lloyd, but I agree with Zealous this time.
All right. Colette will come with us, okay?
Thank you, Lloyd. And everyone else, too.
Does Tetheala really have a technology like that?
No.
It sure does, for some weird reason. All right, let's go kick some Crucius butt, Lloyd.
Lloyd's like, now that we're alone, I have some questions to ask you, you douchebag.
Zelos, I trust you.
What are you talking about? Well, of course I can understand that you're counting on me.
See, this is just a family full of women with high-pitched voices. That's all they do is walk around. Why am I talking with such a high voice? Yeah, that's... Guys, literally just... Every 15-20 minutes, everybody's just walking around sounding like a mouse. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Sorry about that, everybody.
Just place your faith in me.
Faith, huh? I hope so.
See, Lloyd's getting smart after he's had his dad turn on him. He's sniffing out the BSers, you know what I'm saying? He's like, Zelos, I wasn't hungry that day. The hell was you trying to force food down my gullet for?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Alright, y'all. Now it's time for me to get ready for work, so I'll see you guys over in... Oh, I forgot where we were supposed to go. Were we heading straight to the place? Do we need to stop somewhere? The Altessa thing solved itself.
Where were you going?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
We'll figure out once I get back. I'll use the... She's putting the microphone in my mouth. I'll use the walkthrough. Okay. Oh. Okay.